My theory with Mars is without the presence of a moon, and with the year being much longer than it is here on Earth, and not too much longer, but an extra, pretty much 150 days.
Yeah, yeah.
After a few generations, would those sort of people not be able to handle the effects of the Earth-Moon system? And people who live on the moon, they would still have the Earth's gravity to be able to affect the same sort of motions that we go through, but...
No, the issue of kids and growing up in hypergravity, I think that's a real issue. I think there would be significant questions of would they have the bone and muscle health to go ahead and return to Earth. And my feeling is it would be incredibly complex from a genetic standpoint, but I think that we would probably need to figure out some genetic engineering on not necessarily completely change the genome, but certain genes that affect your calcium absorption and reabsorption, stuff like that, to be able to try to make sort of permanent fixes for these problems. But I think gravity is probably going to affect thousands of genes, and I don't think it's going to be really easy to figure out how to patch all of those. So I think that there is long-term medical issues, and probably providing artificial gravity is the long-term solution. That's my thought.
Well, thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
Sorry to kind of go off on future subjects there, but as far as Lunar COTS is concerned, this is a proposal, this is a plan, and obviously you're trying to get support through the petition to be able to hopefully make this happen. What can people do who are watching and seeing this do? Can they order a petition, or can they fill out one online? How can people get involved?
Yeah, it's very simple. Just go to lunarcots.com, LUNARCOTS.com, and you can sort of see who's signing it, and you can read the text of it, and then click on and go ahead and sign it. I would like to ask, if people sign it, just leave a comment about what they do or what they think about the plan, because that helps encourage other people. As we get enough signatures, I want to go ahead and present it to specific commercial people in NASA, and to present this concept to them with all of these signatures, and also our representatives and senators as well, to let them know that there is this concept and that it does have a decent amount of support from people.
How many signatures would you like to collect before you moved on to that step?
I've chosen, right or wrong, I've chosen to limit it to 500, and I'm not like doing these presidential petitions where I really want to have people who are interested in space, who understand it, to go ahead and sign it, because I think those signatures mean a lot, instead of I just was well enough organized to go out on the street and be able to get all these signatures by people who don't know much about space. So I'd really like people who really care about space to be the ones to go ahead and sign. So I'm only aiming to 500, but I don't think I want to wait too long, because I think opportunities can be missed, and I think we need to move forward with this pretty quickly, actually. Let me just say, this is not really my business. I'm a physician, so why am I doing this? I would just like to say, for those people who are interested they think space is valuable, to do like I've done, and that is actually try to figure out how can you, in a practical manner, advance your ideas for space. I've chosen this way, but there's many different ways, I'm sure, to be able to advance the cause of space, and everybody just needs to figure out their own path.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
Sure.